Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe.
Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today I'm going to be briefly talking about the trailer for My Adventures with Superman. You guys might remember this one. I think they announced it, like a year or two ago, and at the time, a lot of people really didn't like it. Me, myself included, I actually made a pretty big video about that one. I was not impressed at all, but let's go see My Adventures with Superman. And if we were to go to images, this was the opening original shot, right? This was the opening shot. Many people were very displeased. We have Lois Lane, who's more of a Latina looking character instead of being white. And not only that, she looks like Luz, whatever the hell her name was from the Owl House. I actually quit that show after the first episode. I know you a bunch of you guys wanted me to watch that show. I couldn't take it. I just knew shit was going to go woke. After seeing Star versus the Forces of Evil season 3 and later, as soon as Toffee died, I knew the show was just going to be a woke shit show. The Ghost and Molly McGee's been a disaster recently. We had like an episode with like a gay Jeff and two gay guys named Jeff who are ghosts in the afterlife. I'm like, yeah, I stopped watching Ghost and Molly McGee. I'm just done with this shit. There was also like a weird like period or like tampon episode. Like that one was a bit weird too, where they have like a sleepover. I'm out when it comes to the Ghost of Molly McGee. I tapped out. You guys can keep watching that one and enjoy it. I'm just, I've lost interest in the show. But back to this. So this is My Adventures with Superman here, and the first thing, like I told you guys, I didn't like this. So Superman looks like, just like a soy boy. Just like, what the hell is this shit? He has a Mr. Rogers sweater on. He looks like a very feminized with the blushing here. And then we had Black Jimmy Olsen again. I explained to you guys that I'm really, really not a fan of this. Especially, like, they've been ginger washing all the characters, right? Like, all across media. They've just been ginger washing away every last orange-haired character. And one of the saddest things about this is that Superman as a medium, right? Every time you think Superman, you think Metropolis, you think the Daily Planet, right? Where does Superman work? Superman's a reporter with Lois Lane. Where do they work? They work at the Daily Planet, a reporting like office, right? And wouldn't they have like hundreds of employees? They like the Daily Planet is a skyscraper, guys. You know what I'm saying here? Like the Daily Planet is literally a skyscraper. Like you see the skyscraper behind him here. That's probably the Daily Planet. Like this building has like 50 floors, okay? And you're telling me that there isn't enough room for Jimmy Olsen, right? You're telling me we couldn't have Jimmy Olsen and a brand new black reporter, right? Why couldn't we just have a brand new black reporter and Jimmy Olsen? We could have had both of them having their own episodes with Superman. And, somebody here actually tried to fix the original image here where it's like, look, it's like orange-haired Jimmy Olsen as it should be. And we get a much more exciting looking Lois Lane. They should have gone with this style. This looks so much better than, what they ended up delivering here. Now, I will tell you, we do have the trailer and they dropped this. She no longer looks like Luz or Luz from the Owl House. Okay. She no longer looks like that character. If you guys don't know who that character is, I'll just quickly show you here. Luz from the Owl House. She had like a, I think it was like a blue striped shirt, right? Oh yeah, here. Like she, I guess it's not the exact same shirt, but she had like the blue and white sort of striped shirt here. And a lot of people were saying, and myself included, that she kind of just like had the vibe of like a more teenage looking Luz from the Owl House. Now they've heard the feedback here. They kind of dropped this outfit completely, and now Lois Lane, well, she still kind of looks like Luz from the Owl House just a little bit, but now she's going with a different style. So in the trailer here, we can take a look. I wasn't impressed with the trailer, which is why you could see I already downvoted it. But yeah, honestly, not a lot of traffic. I gotta say, I'm surprised. Not a lot of people talking about it. Usually trailers like this would get over like 1 million or 2, like not a lot of traffic for a trailer that came out like a week ago, But there's Superman, so he doesn't look as bad as he did in that original picture where he was in a Mr. Rogers sweater looking like a soy boy. But we now, this is like Lois Lane here. Let's see here. Yeah, there she is. And this actually gives off a very anime, like this shit. Like, if you guys watch the trailer, I'm not gonna play it because I know it'll get copyright claimed, but she actually looks very like the entire show looks like an anime kind of like, not fully, like it's a good blend between like anime and like, you know, a Western cartoon, but you know, I think they did a good job changing her style. Now he goes back to soyboy Superman style here, but I think they did a good job at least putting a shirt on Lois Lane here and at least making her look different than the Luz costume from the original there. So they did hear the feedback. They're like, okay, maybe we should dress her up in a little bit of a different outfit. But now she looks tomboy. And now she just looks like almost a lesbian here, you know, like the actual Luz, which I think is like a lesbian or whatever. This scene makes her look like a boy. Like, that's straight out bad. I think they should have grown her hair out a little bit, you know, like the image here. Where was that image? Yeah, like here, at least she has some hair. Like, I think they should have did a little bit more with her hair. You can see here Lois here, like literally just looking like a lesbian boy. Whereas this Lois from whoever, I don't know who made this on Pinterest, like the great artwork here, great artwork. This person did a way better, in my opinion. This Lois Lane just looks like way better, like actually looking like a woman, you know. Unlike the new sort of variants we get of Lois Lane here. Definitely not a fan of this art style here with Lois. Like the art is good. This is not bad animation. It's just she looks really bad. As for Jimmy, again, I'm still sad he's a ginger, but he looks decent in the show. Anyway, like there's nothing wrong with his animation. He looks like a standard reporter, like boy character. Again, at least she looks like a woman here, sort of. Little, you could actually see the eyelashes if you zoom in. You can see the eyelashes on the bottom of her eyes. She actually looks like a woman in this shot a little bit, but I hate this hairstyle. They got to change it up here. It doesn't look like a woman. And this is the most womanly shot we get of her yet, in a t-shirt where she actually has some breasts there. Instead of always looking like just a boy with like a coat on. But yeah, it doesn't look that impressive. Like even the buildings in the back, a lot of the buildings in the background of this show look like they were made in Google Sketch or whatever. You know, like look at, like, here's the logo. It doesn't look that bad. My Adventures with Superman. Then you look down at the city. It's like, what is this shit? It's not even a real city. It's just like Google Sketch that was unfinished. So yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more from this trailer. But there's very few like shows nowadays. Like most of the scenery in the show literally looks like it was just made with like a Google Sketch type of program. Just buildings that are very generic. There's little happening in the city like ever. You know, these cargo crates look very static, not going to be like moving around or anything. Most of the backgrounds are just generic and static, and I'm just not a fan. It looks low budget in the backgrounds, but the main character, I guess they put all the animation into the moving the characters, you know? So there's that. And by the way, it is coming. Witness Clark Kent's transformation into Superman, Metropolis's guardian, as he struggles to embrace his destiny. My Adventures with Superman is going to be a 2-episode series premiere, which is very cool. I like it. I think DuckTales did that too, right? Disney did like a full like double whammy back when DuckTales, or was it a 1-hour premiere? I can't remember. DuckTales did something like this when the reboot happened a few years back. So, you know, maybe Adult Swim and Warner Bros. Are hoping this is kind of a big show and grabs people's attention. And this one's going to be airing July 6th, which is just like 3 to 4 weeks from now, not too far away. This one's coming on midnight at Adult Swim, and it's going to be streaming the next day on Max, which is I hate that. HBO Max at least sounded better. I'm telling you, they should have called it HBO Discovery instead of just Max. Max just sounds stupid. Like what, Max and Ruby, you know? That old cartoon with the rabbits? Like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, Max. So I'm not too impressed. I know a lot of people here are liking the animation because it looks a little bit like an anime. I'm just not too impressed with this show at all so far. But hopefully it has a good story and I'll jump back in and, you know, maybe I'll say, hey, you know, I was wrong about this one. It was actually good at the end of the day. that's the dream, right? We want to see good cartoons, but sometimes they cheap out on us and they change characters to get their ESG scores up. And you guys have seen how woke things have been getting recently. And hopefully maybe we can do some more backlashes and get them to change things to look as they should be, instead of this shit. Hey, at least they got rid of the stupid t-shirt. Now she doesn't look like a knockoff Owl House character too much. I think it's the hair that makes her look like that too now. But yeah. That's the end of the video. I'm going to put the link to this, just in case you guys haven't seen it yet, in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Bye-bye, and have a great day.